Hello my crafty friends. Today we're making 6 embellished paper clips, all different, for our October one-of-a-kind junk journal challenge with Dear Julie. And so I kind of did a little bit of prep work just so I would have an idea of what I was going to do before I ever started, because I didn't want this to be a really long video. One thing I did, I was just playing with this ribbon, and I just kind of folded it around the paper clip inside and out like that. And because the fabric has the fabric in the ribbon has wires, that's really all I have to do. I probably will go back in and glue it at some point. I was going to see if I had. Okay, let's do this. Let's stick some of that in there, and we'll just go ahead and put some glue in it. I don't think it really needs a bunch. It probably doesn't even need that, but it's not like I'm going to be, taking it in and out a bunch and moving it around a lot. It's just for prettiness. So, but that's a very simple way you can do one. If you've got some of this ribbon that has wire inside it, just fold it around the paper clip inside and out. Now you have to kind of, at least I did, kind of open your paper clip just a little bit to do that. And so then you have to try to get it to go back, in its earlier configuration, and sometimes that doesn't want to work as well. So you can keep that in mind. Anyway, so there's number one. That's kind of a bonus one, I guess. Okay. Then I want to do one with some dots. I thought that might be fun. So I'm just cut out some dots from 2 different colors of paper. And then we're going to just glue them together on top of that paper clip. This is very simple. So you could do flowers, you could do a picture, a photograph, stamps. You could do anything you want like that, and then it's, it'll stick out of your journal about like that, which I think is kind of fun. So then we're going to take and we'll put another dot on there, and then maybe a little one here. Isn't that cute? On this side, I'm going to do, I think, something a little bit different, and I'm going to do it kind of off to the side instead of in the center, just for fun. After this is dry, I might come in and doodle on it a little bit. I don't know. Haven't decided. So this side looks like that, and this side looks like that. So there's 2 paper clips. Let's stick them. Well, you can't see them. I was going to stick them over there where you could actually see them. Okay. I meant to use the littler dots, and I'll have to make some more dots in a minute to do that one, but we'll worry about it in a minute. The next one I'm going to do is this one, and it's kind of like that one, and which is kind of where I got the idea for that one, but I'm just going to take this. This is really old packing tape, and I'm going to put it it's pretty sticky. This may not work as well as I thought. Wow, that is amazing to me. Okay, we're just going to let it be like that. Except it's not straight. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna fold that down. We can always cut the edges and make it straighter. And I'm not sure. This may be a complete fail. Just gonna warn you in advance. This stuff is even stickier than I thought it was. Oh yeah, see? It's not gonna work because I didn't make that long enough to actually go up and okay, first of all, let's try fixing these edges in here. Because like I said, we can cut it off. Okay. The point of this really is just to get this paper clip covered up. All right. I probably will never get it back in position. But that's the only way I know to do it. So we'll see. May or may not be able to do this one. Okay, I didn't show y'all. I didn't realize I was out of camera, sorry. I just folded it up to put this tape in position. And now we'll see if we can get the paper clip to go back. If we can, it doesn't seem to want to. Okay. So if you have to do something that where you open it up, then you might not want to do that. That might not be a good plan. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and persevere with this just a little bit more and see if we can get it to actually hold on to something. Using the pliers did help a little bit fold that back on itself. Man, that is so sticky. Okay. I didn't do a very good job cutting that straight. All right. Now then, we're just going to glue this onto that paper. Okay, so this is, I don't know, you can see that there's quite a bit of separation in there. After it's dry, we'll get out our fabric journal and we'll look and see if that's going to work or not. Okay, then I've got this one, which is kind of like a collage. And we've just wrapped it around the bottom of that paper clip. And before I've done this, and I glued it so tight up against the paper clip that the paper clip wouldn't move. So you could just put it in like that, and that's all you could do. But I've seen people do these. I can't remember who at the moment, but where they put them at the top of their page and they let this kind of hang out. I don't know that I'm going to want it to hang out, but we're going to glue this down. And we're going to glue this down. And this is like one of our pages in our book, and this is like one of the pages in the book. So, it, it kind of goes with the book. And then I'm just going to glue these buttons right on here. Okay. That's what this one looks like. Those are buttons covered in the silk fabric. They're old. They're from my vintage button collection. All right. And then here we've got one that I guess it's really kind of similar to this one. So it's a good thing I'm doing more than 6 because I really like this one. This was the first one I decided to do. And just because that one was similar to it, I didn't want to not do it. I want to glue this together, but I don't want it to be stiff. And we're going to glue this onto it too. This is off that same piece of embroidery table runner that that's on the cover of my journal. So I made this one thinking I was going to put it on the cover as well. I mean, I cut it out thinking I was going to put it on the cover of my journal, and then um, I didn't. So there's that one. I like that. I have a pretty big journal. It's a fabric journal, so this big old paper clip will work fine on it, I think. Let's put it over here. Okay, and this is another one where I've put some paper in between so that it will slide on like this. And then I'm just going to glue this trim over the top to cover up the paper clip. And then we may find a button or something to put on with it besides just the lace piece. But I kind of like it just like that. And since it slides on this way, then the lace piece will be, you know, kind of like it's supposed to be. Okay. Let's go ahead and trim this off. A little bit left I can do something else with later. Okay, let's go ahead and glue right in here a little bit. Do we need to do that on this side? Maybe. All right, and here's another one. And I'm going to think about that. I may embellish that a little bit more. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. This one I just want to make a tie that's kind of, you know, I don't know what you call it. And I'm not sure if I want to make it with this fat fabric just like this, or if I want to cut it into 2 strips. I'm not sure. We're going to start out making it fat just to see. That's so fat it kind of boy, I've sure got, seems dark in here today. Let me see if I can lighten this up a little bit. It's probably so late in the video now it doesn't really matter, but oh no, that just looks worse. Okay, sorry. Okay, I don't like that because it goes out that way. So that was just tying a knot in it. That's obviously not going to work. If I can get this apart now. Okay. Let's just do it this way like we do in a tag. Okay, now I like that. It's probably kind of long, but I'm going to leave it long for right now because I'm not sure. I might want it that way. I might want it that way. Okay, and then I want to make one. Um, ooh, I lightened it up a little too much, I think. Okay, we're just back to dark. Sorry. I want to make one with the, these are fabric covered brads. And I think probably any of them would go okay in the journal, but I think this one I like the best. So let me get out my stamp. Oh, wrong way. Helps if you put it in the right way. Okay. Now I'm thinking that should work good. So let's open this up. And this is a prototype. I've never done one like this, but it just seemed like it would be a good idea. Put the brad parts through there. Okay, let's poke a little hole in this. Put the brad parts through that. Come on. Okay. I'm going to stick a little glue back there. And then I'm going to lay the brads down out flat. Ooh, that's still almost too big. So let's just put it, oh, let's do it on a different color. Oh, okay. Then we can put this one behind it. That'll look cute. And that'll cover up the brad. A little too much glue. Luckily it dries clear. Okay, let that one dry. I've got some more dots here. I'll do something with somewhere else. Okay, now then, on this, trying to decide if it might be fun to put maybe a piece of ribbon right there. I think I kind of like that idea. Okay. All right, now we'll glue that down. Oh, that ribbon's the same on both sides. And I don't guess it matters which one I use for the front and the back. There we go. Let's make sure that didn't glue together. That would be bad. Glue it together after all that. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got this one, which is obviously not dry yet. And this one. And this one. And that one. And we've got this one. And this one. That's the one I'm the least sure about. We'll get our journal out in a second and see. And we've got this one. Make sure it's not sticking to our paper here. Okay. All right. Let's get the journal out and see what we think. Ouch. Okay. Let's tuck this under here so we can see what we want to do. Let's try this one. And one thing about some of these is they can go up and down or on the side. So that one would work there. It would also work this way. But it won't stay on like that. So if we're going to use it, we're going to have to use it up and down like this or on thicker fabric. Let's see if we can find. It doesn't really look good on that page, but it would stay on that page really good because this is thick fabric. All right, let's look back here a little bit. Let's see if we can find. Oh, that one has a belly band, so let's go over here. All right. And we're just going to stick this one right there. Okay. And next, we've got well, we got tabs on things. That I'm going to go ahead and stick this one on here, even though, oh dear, I put it on the wrong spot. Let's slide it around. There we go. There we go. Let's stick that one right up there. And this one will be cute right in here. And then let's see. Let's go ahead and do this one. Like that. And so there's 1, 2, 3. 4. We'll put the rest of these in the front. And this one we can put right here since it's got matching fabric. That will work. There's 5. And let's do this on this one. So there's number 6. So we actually ended up making 8. Let's put this one up here. And let's put this one right here. All right. There we go. 6 paper clips plus a couple. Go make some paperclip embellishments. God bless you. Bye-bye.